Ricky Bobby.
Oh shit! I'm like lost my cat.
Whoa,
Yikes.
whoa! Don't bust anything on camera, please. At least let mine get
MC,
paid.
clap your hands.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Make your hands clap.
Oh Jesus! What are we doing? What is going on here?
Get myself into the game, I'ma run it up anyway. I get with the violence, I don't think you wanna try it. I'm too old, but I feel invincible. I don't know if they get it though. I'm too old, but I feel invincible. I wish you said it.
So, John, here we are.
Here we are. You know, during that whole team selection YouTube extravaganza, I said a lot of harsh things, you know, and you know I like JPO and his teammate as people, but you know I just don't respect them as players. It's nothing personal.
Yeah. Again, whenever we show up, we're kind, we're cordial, we're gentlemanly.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we don't destroy.
Oh yeah, you're talking to the top ranked singles players in the league right now, kids. So hopefully
not only top singles players, but we're also top, in other leagues we're also a top team.
Yeah.
So,
how everyone watching at home, how privileged are you to see this right now, right? This is right. I mean, I know JPO's gonna follow up with something very clever. He's a very shrewd man. Good. He's light on his feet, clever with words. So let's just kick it over to him because he's gonna be entertaining for that 1 minute, and then the rest of this match is gonna be a disaster, right? So,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Let's do it.
Jordan, time to wake up, buddy. Can't hear you. You're muted. It's not intimidating. Not intimidating if they can't hear us.
Oh man, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I tried, but that promo was just never ending. I mean, oh my God, wrap it up, guys. I mean, if you don't got nothing to say, just wrap it up. Listen, you don't respect us as players, good, because I don't respect you as human beings. Listen, John, Will, John, I know you almost got arrested in the park. We all know what you were doing. Will, you talk a lot about your kids and your wives. I've never seen them. I don't think they exist. Quit making stuff up. Today, not only is Rick down to movie, but we're DTD, down to destroy.
What he said, all that stuff applies, and I'm the silent Bob to his J tonight. So let's do this.
No tickets.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to There'll Be Trivia. This is the teams tournament. So we've decided that in singles, it's going to be an open league. We're going to have, people playing, people showing up, triple threats, bunch of three-ways with a lot of dudes, lots of dudes. But we decided for teams, it's a lot hard to, kind of coordinate, scheduling for matches, and also just a lot of people, a lot of ins and outs. So we decided let's just make it a tournament. So that's what this is. And similar to singles, we decided that it's going to be a lot harder to schedule the matches later on. So let's just knock out all the admins first. So luckily one team is 2/3 of the admins. So we have the your Milwaukee Beers against Shampoo is better. But before that, Brian Michaels, let's shout out to you as always. Similar to the rest of these matches that we've been doing right now, you've been writing because we want to keep
Oh, thank God these aren't Will questions.
Thank God. We want to keep this unbiased as admins. But Brian, how do you feel about this match? The first teams match of this tournament.
Well, first, I'm a little disturbed with so much talk of a lot of three-ways with lots of dudes and a lot of ins and outs. You're disturbing me.
Disturbed or turned on?
Jordan will want to withhold his joy at not having Will questions because he has not seen my questions. Other than that, yeah, we'll have some fun.
All right. So, So with that said, before we get into this match, here are the rules for round one. Your Milwaukee Bears, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Shampoo is better. Are you ready?
Well,
Ready.
peeing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
Well, gotta scratch that question. Your first question in the category of directors. What film was the featured directorial debut of Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Did it sound like I was saying Joseph? Maybe. Don't worry about it.
Joseph?
Trick question. None. That's not a human being. That's not.
Exactly. Yeah, Brian, did you have fun putting this doc together as the first teams? Kind of start fresh.
It was interesting to say the least. Of course, you made me have to look at Adam Sandler movies to write questions, but other than that,
You're welcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John.
I don't know.
A good start. Jordan.
Don Juan.
Will.
One of the first movies that one of the first non-porno films to be sponsored by Pornhub. Don John.
And Rick.
I fucked up.
Don John.
Don John is
I was
correct.
wondering why he was going all Chris Diaz with a really long answer.
Boom, roasted.
all right. Question 2 in the category of 1970s. Cabaret takes place during what decade?
I don't think I've gotten this.
Jordan, looking up, as he thinks wistfully back to the days when he dressed up to perform in Cabaret.
Well, that was last week, so I don't think it was 2020s.
5, 4. Go ahead. I don't want to
Three.
steer, but you're good at this.
2. I don't know
Three,
if
two,
I
Oliver,
if you're doing
one.
1.
Brian can count backwards.
0. JPO.
The 30s?
Will.
I think it's during World War II, so I think it was the 1940s.
Rick.
1940?
And John.
I said the 1920s.
It is the 1930s. It's the lead up to the war.
Okay.
Right.
Redemption.
All right. So Shampoo takes a 1-point lead there. Going into your next question. The first strength. 90s Adam Sandler comedies. Who plays third grade teacher Veronica Vaughn in Billy Madison? May or may not be
So
hot.
hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Ow.
I agree with the sentiment. I'll give you that.
That is correct.
Whoa, don't be lifting up your shirt there, Farley. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just kidding. Take it off. 1. We're going to start. No. Will.
Bridget Wilson.
Rick.
Oh, Bridget Wilson.
John.
Bridget Wilson.
And Jordan.
Okay, good. I spelled it like John, so I don't know. Are we schmo downing the lettering? Bridget Wilson.
Brian's favorite show? No.
All right.
All right, everybody got that one right. Going on to question 4 in mystery thriller. In the movie The Call, the titular call that Halle Berry's 911 operator takes is reporting what emergency?
Reporting what? I missed the last word.
What kind of emergency?
Okay.
Interesting one, because some people know this movie, some people don't. We'll find out if these players do in a couple seconds.
Not that different than the was Jake Gyllenhaal? It was in Guilty? No, not
Yeah.
Guilty. What was it called?
No.
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal's
guilty.
guilty.
Was
Yeah.
it Guilty? Okay.
Because it's a remake of
4,
Swedish, maybe. I don't remember.
3,
I think that one's The Guilty and this one's just Guilty or something.
One.
Like that. I don't
something like that. Markers down. Start with Rick.
What, kidnapping?
John.
This is a WWE film. Shouldn't count. Kidnapping.
JPO.
Co-starring David Otunga. Kidnapping.
And Will.
Kidnapping.
Everybody gets the point unless John doesn't want the points. We can throw it out.
No, it's
That's
JPO's
Throw out
strength.
his point, because
It's not his strength in
He's
this
the
match.
one
That's all I'm writing. I don't even know what people's other strengths are.
Don't worry, John. We fun fact. So I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. But then since you did, in a couple of questions, you won't be mad. So it bounced out. But before we get there, musicals. What country is Usnavi originally from in the Heights? John, Rick, just because the angle, I know you're thinking, but yeah, just because the angle, yeah. No, you're good. It's just you're close to the camera, so you can only, yeah.
I thought he'd left. His whole body was behind the board.
Yes, I'm that small.
I'm too big to do that. I don't.
You need Bateman's board. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to schmo down.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my co-host. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Back over to John. No, JPO. I'll never remember that.
I don't know. Cuba.
Will.
Dominican Republic.
Rick.
I just realized I didn't write a country. Puerto Rico.
And John.
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic is correct. So the Bears take a 1-point lead.
Going into the next question in the category of comic book films. Who played Xerxes in both 300 and 300 Rise of an Empire?
I visually just pretend that didn't exist because it wasn't like the category wasn't there when I'm reading the doc, and I was like, "Yeah, next question, next one, just skip that one."
Yeah, I was like, "Wait, what category is this again?"
Good save, good save.
Honestly, I think what happened, I think I had action, then realized I had another one labeled action, so I had to relabel.
And then you're like, just not.
That's whatever. That's what you get when you get a substitute question writer.
Yeah, no line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. I believe it will.
I had no idea.
Rick.
I had no idea either, but I put Gerard Butler.
John.
I just hope they typecast the guy from The Mummy, Arnold Vosloo.
And JPO.
Rodrigo Santoro.
Rodrigo Santoro is correct in tying up the game.
Holy shit!
I got that one right in testing. I was proud of myself.
I almost didn't even bother like jotting it because I was like, he's in him.
So going into the next category that might get scratched because of biased horror. Oh, it's even now? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's even.
What is the title of the sequel to The Collector?
When's the third one coming out, John?
Last I heard, it was canceled. I don't know.
Oh, I thought they were shooting it.
They were.
Oh, got canceled during shooting?
Or maybe I heard wrong. He would know better than I would.
Yeah, they definitely were. It was definitely in pre-production. I don't know if they actually shot anything.
I thought they were in production. I thought
The
they were on
funnest
set.
team match ever. Just a bunch of just chilling and talking like this podcast.
Oh wait, I hate you. Suck it, John. Thank you for the
3,
info.
2, 1. Pens down. Rick.
The Collection.
John.
The Collection.
JPO.
I fucked up. I said collective.
And Will.
I somehow didn't fuck up. I said The Collection.
No, you got it right. You somehow didn't fuck.
All right, Beers regaining their 1-point lead. Going to the next question in the category of action
Worried about
adventure.
the third one.
In what film does Ice-T play a homeless man who finds himself being hunted for sport?
So that's this. I saw a meme or like something about something, and someone mentioned that, oh, there's a movie like that, and I was like, wow, I've never heard of that. Oh,
There's actually several movies like this. So.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
curious
I'm
if any of them will
naming...
come up as guesses, so I don't want to say anything.
No,
Exactly.
I'm probably putting down the other one.
That's why I didn't even say the article. I wasn't
sure.
giving any context. I was just like, oh,
True.
technically it's relative of what I've just read on Facebook.
I believe I'm back to John.
Yeah, I think that's the story of the same name, The Deadliest Game.
JPO.
Yeah, I said most dangerous game.
Will.
Could be Most Dangerous Game.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, so I just said The Hunted.
And Rick.
I put Surviving the Game.
The Most Dangerous Game is the name of the original story, and there is an old movie. Surviving the Game is the one with Ice-T.
Nice.
There is also Hard Target and several others.
Yeah, and they've remade it with one of the other Hemsworth on Tubi or whatever.
Oh, you had me at Tubi. Your second strength
Roku.
question, 90s slashers. What 90s slasher movie has a supporting cast that includes John Hawkes, Jennifer Esposito, and Mekhi Phifer?
As of April 2021, the new Collector movie, The Collector, has been abandoned.
Oh, damn. Okay.
In case everyone was waiting with bated
Was the
breath
third
on
one
the
called The
answer.
Collective?
It
It was supposed to be The Collected.
Collected.
Damn it. Okay, the fourth one.
Fourth one would be The Collective.
Which is the mob behind that set it all up. I don't know. 5, 4, 3.
Edit that joke out.
2, did not work. 1. Pens down, Rick, and then JP. I don't care.
I'll go.
JP.
Go.
Okay.
I put I Know What You Did Last Summer.
John.
I still know what you did last summer.
Oh, I erased
JPO.
It's just still know what you did last summer.
I erased it.
And Will.
I still know what you did last summer.
I still cannot give Rick that point.
The one you're thinking of has no Mackay fiber.
I still, and I
Were people
literally
killer
erased it
at
last
all?
minute.
All right,
Like,
so
it's a one-point
I got
question.
No perfect
No way
rounds,
we'll
I
ask about the
believe.
sequel.
We're going to the last question in the category of Oscars. How many times has Nicole Kidman been nominated for an Academy Award?
There's Jack and Joe. Stepford Wives. Invasion of the Body Snatcher.
5. Just call it invasion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Will.
4.
Rick.
3.
John.
I went at 5.
And JPO.
When in doubt.
The correct answer is 5. I believe it's 4 Best Actress
Nice.
and 1 Supporting Actress.
Nice.
With
I
John
thought
getting
it
the
was
job.
more.
All right. So after actually a really good round one, your Milwaukee Bears are in the lead 12. Shampoo is better with 10. So I'm pretty good there. We're going to decide who's going to go first or second. But before that, here are the rules for round 2. Hey, don't you steal my clap. All right, Shampoo. Wheel's been primed. Are you ready for your very first spin?
Let's do it.
And the spin is in.
Brought to you by Asheville. Deepen connections.
History / biopics.
I'd say spin again. What you feeling, Rickster?
I agree.
Let's do it again.
And we are going to spin it again. And you are stuck with animated films. So we're going to read you those questions right now. Shampoo, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, your first question of 4 in animated. Who voices the titular character in 9?
I believe that's Elijah Wood. I'm saying, do you agree? We talk it through.
I have no idea, honestly. I've never seen 9. I know it's a Tim Burton movie with weird animation. I feel like I've seen his name on the front of the Blu-ray, so I'm okay with that. I like to.
5.
Yeah.
4.
Elijah Wood, final answer.
Elijah Wood is correct for 2 points. Tie game. Your second question in animated. By what name does Barley call his van in Onward?
I'm not gonna have this.
It's
Rick, just do us a favor.
It's
Yeah,
like Lady Guinevere, or I think it's Guinevere.
If you think it's Guinevere, you feel pretty solid. Lock it in, final answer it. Or if you want multiple
5.
choice, you get 1 less point.
4.
It's your call.
3.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Guinevere, B, Aurora, C, Olympia, or D, Aphrodite.
That was your
Guinevere.
instinct was A, so you agree with it, lock it in.
Guinevere.
And then say final answer.
Lock it in, final in.
We'll lock it in for 1 point.
Damn it.
No, it happens.
Second guessing myself is killing me tonight.
Your third question. Who voices Darren, the grocery store manager in Sausage Party?
That's such a big cast. Like,
Yeah.
this manager. I guess we want to do multiple choice. Maybe I can piece it together if I hear what they're giving us.
It's been a while since I watched that, so I would be okay with multiple
All
choice.
right, multiple choice, final answer.
Is it A, Danny McBride, B, Paul Rudd, C, TJ Miller, or D, Bill Hader?
It's not Hader. Maybe Rudd. I feel like it's not McBride.
TJ Miller feels like a.
TJ's not bad either. I'm just trying to think of TJ. I can picture TJ in the cast. Because he's not really
5.
in that group.
I was
is
gonna
what I'm
say.
hearing.
4, 3,
I think we go TJ.
2.
All right, TJ Miller, final answer.
That is incorrect. Your Milwaukee Bears for a chance to steal.
Can we hear the options one more time, please?
Is it A, Danny McBride, B, Paul Rudd, C, T.J. Miller, or D, Bill Hader?
I don't think it's Danny McBride. I think Danny McBride's like one of the sausages.
You see, for some reason, I thought this was James Franco when
He's one of the sausages too. So it's got to be it's Hader or Paul Rudd.
I don't think it's Paul Rudd, so I'm happy.
Yeah, Bill Hader. Final answer.
Unfortunately, it was Paul Rudd.
Oh, it was Paul Rudd. I know it's not Hader. He's a liquor.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
Okay.
Does he have his liquor license? Your final question in animated. It might get edited out. You don't know.
It won't.
It will.
I edit. I might actually just.
He makes himself look good. He makes himself look like an upstanding citizen. It's fine.
I might actually leave in the part. It might get edited out, so people are like, "Wait, what got edited out?" Your final question in animated. In The Little Mermaid, what does Ariel think a dinner fork is used for?
Oh, as like a hairbrush, I think.
That sounds good. I said lock that in.
Let's lock it in.
Okay. Yeah. Final answer.
That is correct. For 2 points. I'm not one of those hosts who are like, oh, we were looking for a comb, brush comb.
We were looking for a hair pick comb.
Yeah. You show general knowledge of the answer. So with that said, Shampoo is better. Jumps up to 15, and we're going to bounce over to your Milwaukee beer spin right now. All right, Beers, you ready?
We are.
First spin is in. Lands on 90 Sandler.
I thought it was Slasher for a second.
So, John, do you want to flex or do you want to spin again?
What a dick.
How do you feel about it?
With 2 points, I feel okay about it, but I'm also happy spinning again.
Let's just spin again.
Okay.
And you are stuck with not animated. So I guess the wheel just wants to keep going. Sports. All right. Well, you guys are wearing sports jerseys, so let's see if it pays off right now.
All right. Beers, your first question in sports. Who plays boxer Luther Shaw, who is managed by Meg Ryan's Jackie in Against the Ropes?
I feel... I can see him. I want to say it's Omar Epps, but I could be wrong.
Do you want to multiple and see if it's in there, or do you want?
Yeah, let's multiple that because I'll probably know it on multiple.
Multiple.
Okay. Is it A, Omar Epps, B, Wesley Snipes, C, Mekhi Phifer, or D, Ving Rhames?
I definitely know it's not B or D. I can see.
If you think it's Omar Epps, I mean Omar Epps doesn't look like those other guys.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure it's Omar Epps.
All right, good.
Omar Epps, final answer.
That was correct for 1 point.
Boom. Should have locked
Question
that in.
2. Kurt Russell stars in Dreamer, a movie involving what sport?
Hockey. Wait. Yeah, hockey, final answer.
That is incorrect. Shampoo for a 2-point steal.
Jordan, I'm 99.5% sure it's horse racing.
Go for it, because I think I would have said hockey. Go for it.
Oh, you were thinking of Miracle, I guess. Yeah.
Horse racing, final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Okay.
Jordan, if you would have said hockey, I would have been like, I don't get it. He already said hockey.
Field hockey.
No, that's why I'm saying go with your gut, because
Air
my
hockey.
gut was the wrong gut.
All right, Beers, question 3 in sports. In The Cutting Edge, at Christmas, Kate gives Doug a book, while Doug gives Kate what present?
Anal.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It's a jersey.
Okay.
I believe it's a hockey jersey, but it's a jersey. Final answer.
All right.
That is correct for 2 points.
Hockey calls them sweaters, but we'll allow it.
Watch out.
And your fourth question in sports. Who stars in the 1985 wrestling drama Vision Quest?
Matthew Modine.
Lock it in.
Matthew Modine, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
For a tie game going into round
You
3.
can't ask me no amateur wrestling questions.
Oh, amateur wrestling. That's why I didn't know what that movie was.
This match has been fun. Lots of edits. We're not going to talk about it. But before we do talk about round 3, here is the rules. All right. So going into round 3, we are tied. Both teams, just a reminder, have all your repeat/time extensions. Brian, would you rather read the slashers or the Sandler?
Well, you read for Shampoo with first round, so maybe I should read from this round.
All right, that's fair. So Shampoo is going to be going first.
All right. And yours is 90s Adam Sandler comedies, is that correct? Yes?
No, we're slashers.
You're slashers.
No, we're Sandler.
Don't ever listen to anything Jordan says.
That's because I don't know who's whose.
I lie a lot.
They're Sandler. They're Sandler.
All right, so I am reading you 90s Adam Sandler comedies. Your 2-point question. Who directed 1994's Mixed Nuts?
Is that the star himself? Is it Martin also directing? I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm trying to think. This is not multiple choice, right?
No.
No. Why does the name Nora Ephron ring a bell?
Maybe because it's right.
I think that's it.
Go for that. Go for that.
Nora Ephron, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice. Good save. Fuck, you didn't help me, Avery.
All right, so bouncing over to Beers for their 2-point, or to tie it back up. Your 2-pointer in 90s slashers. Who plays the titular killer in Dr. Giggles?
Larry Drake. Durant himself. Larry Drake, final answer.
That is correct.
Who?
Exactly.
The bad guy from Darkman.
He was also Benny on LA Law.
True.
Pass.
He was also Evil Santa in Tales from the Crypt.
There you go.
All right. Shampoo, your 3-point question, Adam Sandler comedies. In Big Daddy, Sonny is living off a lawsuit settlement resulting from what specific occurrence?
Didn't he get hit by a bus, or a bus ran over his foot?
I was gonna say, is it more foot related? Maybe buzz over foot. Because I feel foot related came to my mind, but also is that Mr. Deeds?
How specific are we looking?
They're not gonna answer that. I feel. I'd say we'd say. I'd say worded like this: vehicle ran over foot.
I want to say time extension.
Time extension. All right.
Your first one.
I think, to be safe, I think is it a bus or a taxi cab?
Well, that's why I was saying.
Okay.
Worded as vehicle ran over foot.
Or do you want to say hit by a vehicle?
Well, okay. Repeat the question as well, please.
All right.
Is that a second repeat there, Henry? I guess.
No, let's be the first. Come on, time extension and
no, because you asked for it later.
Whatever. We're at the end. We're at the end stretch. Just let
in Big Daddy, Sonny is living off a lawsuit settlement resulting from what specific occurrence?
Specific. So I'd say foot. I'd say stick with foot.
Okay. Vehicle ran over his foot. Final.
I'm glad you switched to vehicle because it was a cab, but yes, we'll accept that.
Thank you.
In the doc, we literally said must be So we're glad.
We just didn't want you to say foot injury. I didn't. Yeah.
Or just ran over it. We had to have foot in there. So all that worked out
again because they wanted specific.
Right. So after an interesting, graceful 3-point answer, bounce back over to your Milwaukee Beers. What is the name of the theater holding the screening of Stab at the beginning of Scream 2?
I didn't watch this one. I didn't rewatch this one.
I did. I did. I want to say it's the Rialto. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound right?
It could be.
Should we just go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
The Rialto, final answer.
Oh, we were looking for cab. Yes, Rialto is correct.
Oh,
let's go, Will.
So we're in a predicament now. We got both teams 5s. We're going to start with Shampoo is better, and we'll see what happens.
All right. Shampoo, your 5-point question in Adam Sandler comedies. At the end of Airheads, What is the name of the album the Lone Rangers released that went triple platinum?
I like Airheads too. Oh, is it live at like something prison? Like, you know what I mean? Because they're in the fucking prison. So is it?
Yeah, it's something like. Oh my god.
Choosing the Force.
Live at what's a good prison? They're not at, like Rikers? No, that's not
Or
fucking Rikers.
live from prison.
Answer or repeat in 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Do you want to repeat or time extension? Repeat?
It'll give us both, so repeat's
I'll
better,
give you
right?
the repeat. Okay. At the end of Airheads, what is the name of the album the Lone Rangers released that went triple platinum?
I mean, is it? I mean, we probably don't have anything better than just simply Live from Prison. So is that what we want to go for?
Yeah, that works for me.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can pull it. On it from. Yeah. All right, if that's the best we got. Live from Prison. Final answer.
My balls
I'm
hurt.
afraid I cannot accept that.
It's live in prison.
Live in Prison.
Oh.
Live in Prison is the title of the album.
Oh,
that
hurts even more than if it was something more.
Yeah,
No, it was
you would
actually
have
the
said both
actual
of them. You're
name
like,
of the
oh,
album, so I
you
can't
overthought
accept
it. All right, so we're in a predicament here that if your Milwaukee Bears hits their 5-pointer, they will be advancing to the next round of the tournament. If not, we will be going to overtime. Your Milwaukee Bears, are you ready?
Yes.
In the category of 90 slashers with 3 repeats or time extensions remaining, your 5-point question for the potential win. In Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Freddy is seen using what as a weapon against Johnny Depp?
Is it the frying pan? Because it's the commercial. Like he interrupts the commercial that Johnny Depp is doing the Your Brain on Drugs.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, because if that's the scene you're thinking of, then yes, because
yeah, he's on the TV. This is Your Brain on Drugs. Time extension.
That's your
I'm
first.
pretty sure he just hits him with the frying pan, right? Am I right?
see, and I just watched this. I don't even remember Johnny Depp being in this one.
He's on the TV.
Okay, so if he's on the TV, then yes, it's the frying pan.
All right, frying pan. Final answer.
And your winner, your Milwaukee Bears. Frying pan is the correct answer with a final score of 27-22. Obviously, we don't have a precedent yet for scores, but I think this is a fantastic match with a high scoring. One, a lot of shit talking at the beginning, but a lot of it was backed up. We're going to jump into interviews right now. Your Milwaukee Bears. This is the first match of the team's tournament. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure being admins on the channel to not only win, but also just generally speaking, do well. And you guys did both. What were your thoughts on your performance as a team and how this format works with the team structure within this league?
I'm going to be humble. Like, I underestimated these guys. I underestimated JPO and goddamn, why do I keep forgetting his name? What's his name?
Rick.
Rick. I always underestimate Rick and JPO. I apologize, Rick. I'm going to remember your name from now on. So, you know, all the shit talk. I was only kidding. It feels good to win, but I definitely underestimated them. They're going to be great. Like, I think they're just as good as any other team here. Like, right?
Exactly what John said here. While there was a lot of, obviously a lot of shit talking on both sides, at the end of the day, John is right. Like we did a lot of side talking, and we thought that we did very wrongfully accuse JPO on a site, in our, in John's and our private chat of possibly not studying for this, not taking this seriously. But no, he brought a game I have never seen from him before, and so hats off to him. They definitely gave us a run for our money. But at the end of the day, we just managed to, come up with a few more right answers than they did.
Just one more right answer. We came with one more right answer.
And they were technically only one word off, so that makes it even more interesting.
It was ridiculously close, ridiculously close.
So with that, I do want to say you guys are going to be facing the winner of Horror Business and Delta Squad. As I banter and remind myself who that is. What are your thoughts on that in case you do remember?
I mean, obviously, I'd rather, Papa and Pos win. I think they're Delta Squadron just because they're not going to have the strength and heart that Carriola and Melissa have. But whatever, it is what it is.
Either way, after this match, whoever we get, we're definitely not going to be sleeping on them. We're going to prepare just as hard, if not harder, than we did, for this match. There was a lot of hesitation on our ends, and we just, we managed to come up on top, and we're just gonna hope that we can do it again the next time around.
There you go. And to be clear, the team is too much horror business, but on the thing when we did the thing, it was like I'm not writing all that shit, so I just wrote the horror squad. So, but yes, it is Bill and Melissa versus Pos and Papa. So yeah, that should be interesting. But yeah, congratulations on that. Way to set the bar high for this tournament. I can't wait to see what you guys bring to the table next round. Before I talk, I just want to say
Today, Junior. Today, Junior.
Was on. I'm sorry. What are your thoughts on? Let's not talk about that 5-pointer yet, because I know that that's hard. Before the 5-pointer, what were your thoughts on rounds 1 and 2, and technically your 2 and 3? You know
what, man? Will and shit, what's his name? The other one. Rick, do you remember? Will and
wasn't that Tato?
My name's Will.
Listen, Will and Tato. Tato, first of all. Tato put on the best game I've ever seen him put on. So, but Beers, they're now that we can kill kayfabe. I love them as people. They're really good players too. So I'm happy that we hung in there, like you said. That a little bit, as Michael Caine said to Batman Rick, I failed you. There's a couple of them I either overthought or underthought. Collective. Come on.
I second guessed myself a couple of times. I raced. But I think. I think people were expecting a blowout here. I think that we were crossed out before the match started. I feel like in a lot of people's brackets, and the fact that a 2-letter word, that could have been overtime. Who knows what would have happened there? So
and ironically, all the overtime questions were 90 Sandler. I don't know how it happened that way, but that's just what it would have been. I was kidding.
But it was a great match. Either team could have won going into that third round, and congrats to the winners.
Congrats.
So what you're saying is you guys weren't as advertised. Sorry, guys, that's the inside joke. I'm gonna leave it at that. Did you guys have fun? And obviously, this is a tournament setting, so you're not going to be back for a little bit. But obviously, you're both in singles, and we'll be seeing you there. But generally speaking, you guys like working together as a team. And are we going to see you back when we do another one?
I thought so, man. Like I said, I felt like I led us a little bit, and then you led us too to get me, help recorrect the ship and lead us towards a couple of points. I thought it worked out well.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I like to hear. So my final question, you guys: which one of you is the shampoo, and which one of you is the conditioner?
Don't tell them I'm conditioner.
Well, I heard shampoo. I heard shampoo was better. So with that said, thank you, and we'll see you guys just in the next tournament. Apparently,
thank you. Calm down, Brian.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
All right. So with that said, Brian, obviously this match went perfect. We had no issues.
This is the smoothest match I've ever seen. There were no problems at all. If anyone out there noticed any problems, any jumps, and that's just bad editing on Henry's part.
I've never done a single bad edit in my life, so I think we'll be good. No, this was a blast, and all BS aside, like they all said, this was a great match, and the bar is set high for this tournament. I'm actually really excited now.
Yeah, I like to see these matches go down to the last question like that. Especially, like you said, they missed it by one word, 2 letters, which I've been there many times. I've lost matches for things like that, and you kick yourself, but hey, it's still fun.
Yeah, it would have been worse if they would have missed. If they would have missed the cab, if they would have stuck with bus, and unfortunately we would have had to say you're wrong, even though clearly they knew the answer, and then they would have been wrong there too. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, with that said, this was the very first match of this team's tournament. So make sure if you watch this far in the video, go ahead and like it, comment below hashtag underrated shampoo and beers overrated. Let's start that trend. We don't want them to get their heads big because face it, look at their heads. With that said, shout out to Brian Michaels for writing these questions. Shout out to John and Will for their win, and Jordan and Rick for trying. My name's Henry Confidential. That is Brian Michaels, and make sure you show up next episode because there will be trivia.